channel for hair. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Today's episode we'll be learning how to do those large juicy passion twists. So, you know, they look springy and bouncy, something like so. So if you're ready to learn, let's get into this video. So for this hairstyle, you're gonna need those small rubber bands, a crochet hook, and water wave hair. I'm using water wave hair from Lulutress, and I like to use this one because it's thick and it's bouncy and it has texture to it. So we're doing a large size, so you want to start with your large section, which I already done, and I'm taking my Shining Jam and just going around the corners of the section and just making it nice and sleek. I'm not putting too much because it is a mannequin, but when you're doing your client, like, make sure it's nice and sleek. And then I'm taking my rubber band, stretching it a bit, and then I'm just putting that section into the rubber band. You want to make sure it's tight, but not too tight where it's hurting your client's hair. So after, it should look like this, and then you're gonna take your water wave hair. So for large, I like to use 3 pieces. So it looks like this, 3 pieces. And the trick to these twists, you have to make sure they're all going in the same direction. So if you look closely, they're all going in the same direction and they're lined up. So after, you're gonna run your fingers through it to fluff the hair out, and just run it down like this so you can reduce the frizz, and then just kind of fluff out the bottoms so it looks like this. So after, all your hair should look nice and fluffy like this. And what I mean by all hair going in the same direction, I mean the pattern, the curl pattern has to be going in the same direction. So once we have our hair fluffed out, the next thing you want to do is test which direction the hair is going in. Sometimes you can look at it, but I can't do that. I have to actually try it. So I like to either twist it to the right, which it would look like this. If it looks like this, you're twisting the wrong way because it's not aligning into each other and it's not being bouncy. But if I twist it to the left, you see how it hugs in? It's hugging in each curl. So I'm gonna keep twisting so you guys can see. But as you see, it is, let me focus, it's aligning in each curl, so it's nice and bouncy. So that way you know you have to twist to the left. So now that we know we have to twist to the left, you wanna take your crochet hook and push it through your part. So the trick to kind of cover the elastic band is, if you're twisting to the left, you want to come from the top and down. So that way you twist to the left and it covers the elastic band a bit. And if you're twisting to the right, you want to go underneath and up. So since we're twisting to the left, we're gonna go up and down. So do the corner and down. And then you want to hook your hair on. So an easy way to hook it on, since we are using 3 strands and it is a bit thick, twist it like this and then slide it in, and then close your crochet hook and then just slide it. Kind of have to wiggle sometimes because it's thick, and slide it through. So we slid it through like that. Make sure you keep your hand kind of in the loop to separate the 2 sides so it's easier. So once you have your hand like this, either pull this side or you can pull this side, so you can get one all the way through. So we're pulling this side, so just when you're going through, kind of hold the other side so it doesn't go through with it. So there you go. And then just pull it back and forth so you know it's fully in. And then we're gonna start twisting. So to twist, what you wanna do is take the natural hair, re-tighten your band, split it into 2, and literally just twist down as you would a regular 2-strand twist. And you can put some Shining Gem on here just to blend the hair a bit. I'll show you guys. So just put a little bit just so it blends better, especially if they have thick hair. So tighten it, and then we're gonna start twisting. But before you start twisting, make sure the ends are even so that way you don't end up with a longer side. And you want to twist tightly, but it doesn't matter how tight you twist, they're gonna be very bouncy and springy and they're gonna fatten up. So take them and literally just start twisting. Literally just twist down, and then you're gonna see it all align together. And make sure you're detangling the ends as well. So, oops. so you don't end up with a big knot like I do right now. So yeah, and just keep twisting down. You can kind of get the look. So when you're twisting, your twist should look like this. This is how you know you're twisting in the right direction. If it looks bent up and not aligned, you're twisting in the wrong direction. You need to take it out and switch the direction. So I'm just gonna keep twisting. So once you get to the ends, they'll look like this. To clean them up, you can just snip off the little extras here like that, and then I like to use some shining gem and then continue twisting it. So just rub some shining gem on it to seal it, and then you can just continue. I'm just twisting it with one hand, twisting it all the way down, and then kind of just have like a nice soft end like this. Oops, sorry. Looks like this just to finish it off. And then you have a nice juicy bouncy passion twist. So if you did want to make this into a passion twist bob, you would measure where you want your twist to end. And let me tilt on the camera a bit. So let's say you wanted your twist to end here. You would take another rubber band and literally just tie it around where you want to end. So if you are doing the bob, you do not have to braid it all the way out. Just stop it where you want it to stop and like hold it off with like one of these little clips or a alligator clip. So now we're just tying the end because we think we're gonna stop our hair right here. And make sure you measure properly starting from the back or the front, doesn't matter actually. And make sure you're measuring all of them equally because you don't want all your braids to be uneven, especially if it's a bob. So once you have your desired length where we put our elastic, which is right here, all you gotta do is literally just snip the ends right across. And then your ends look like this. And then you have your juicy passion twist, really springy and bouncy. So I just wanted to give you guys an example of how it looks when your curl patterns are not going in the same direction. So if you look at these curl patterns, it literally looks like they're facing each other and they're not entwined with each other. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful as per usual. For my next video, I will be doing booking sites because I feel like that's really important if you are in any service industry, like lash tech, makeup, whatever. A booking site is super important because it's convenient for your clients and it just makes it easier for you. And you can avoid all the, oh, how much is for this? How much is for this? And then they go ghost because like if you could literally see all your prices and everything. So I'm gonna be doing a video on that, so stay tuned. I'll be doing it on Equidity because that's what I use for my booking site and I highly recommend it because it's a really, really good one. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any more video ideas, drop them in the comments. I know there was a few people that did drop some, so I will be doing more videos based on what you guys put in the comments. So let us sister know and keep staying look at me, I can't even speak. Stay tuned for more episodes so you guys can get all this braid knowledge.